What's good, y'all? What's good? It's your sis Itz'el with Itz'el formula, bringing you formulas that's good for the soul. What's good? What's good? I know everything is a little hectic for everyone right now. With this whole war in Ukraine. The issues with China. Inflation, gas prices, and the list goes on. Every this whole thing affects everyone in some way, some kind of way, and we have to really stick together. My people have to stick together. This is a time where we can't have petty arguments and, have, disagreements over stupid things. This is a time that we really need to stick together collectively and help one another, teach one another, be there for one another, stand for one another in this time. Okay, it's so important that we do that. It's so, and I mean, if you understand the science behind us sticking together, and we're all in tune and in the same vibration, it does something spiritually. Okay, it really does, and it does something scientifically as well. Okay, when especially when melanated people, you are electromagnetic being. So when you stick together, this is why they want everybody to be 6 feet apart. When you stick together, you actually help shift the axis in the earth. Okay, yeah, but that's not what I wanted to discuss today. What I really wanted to discuss is that these colonizers, they figured out a way to, allegedly, how to take the earth from you. They take the best of the land, okay, and figured out a way to make everything artificial, okay. But to contrary, everything is not artificial to a degree, because they made everything with natural resources. So, their whole motto is to control everything but own nothing. But, how does that work when you are trying to force everyone to be in an artificial system that was created and built from all natural resources of all kinds? And I mean all kinds. They don't care as long as it makes them money and keeps them in power. They don't care who they hurt, where it comes from, what it do. Okay? And because of that, it's like the Most High gave them enough rope to hang themselves. Because every part of every item that they created, okay, that has the natural resource in it, again, has more reverence for the Most High, okay, and is no longer moving for evil intended people and their evil intentions in creating technology in a backwards way. Their alchemy is backwards, and they deliberately did things that way so that they can keep things in control. We're not even supposed to be reading from left to right. We're supposed to be reading from right to left. We're supposed to be writing from right to left. Everything they did particularly was by design, and they did it precisely to keep society in a backward spell. Okay, and this is why many of us feel like there's no hope in beating this system, because we were born into this not knowing much, but born into the whole backwards way of living. This is why this is a time to study to show yourself approved, okay? And learn as much as you can, read as much as you can, and be guided, pray, meditate, clear your energy, get your mind right. This is a time where you have to make your election sure, y'all. For real, this is not a game anymore. Make your election sure. Like I said before, I particularly follow Christ's teachings, and I advise others to do that as well, because like I said, the universe recognizes Christ, whether you believe it or not. And by doing so, you allow the universe to move in your favor. Okay, and that's the that's the drift of that, you know. And I also advise you, you know, the good book also tells us, you know, what you're doing to the least of these, you're doing to God, you know. And what I was trying to say, that people think that the least of these just means someone less fortunate than you. No, it really means, you know, everything, you know, every item, every place, every person, everything, how you treat yourself, how you treat plants, how you treat, you know, animals, you know, all of that is like, you know, giving homage to, you know, God outside of you, okay, because you see everything as God, okay, so you treat God good because you see everything as God, and by seeing everything as God, you remove the whole egotistical mindset, narcissistic mindset, you know, you remove that. Instead of just looking at one particular person or one particular group as God, you see everything as God, because again, God is too complex for anyone to even understand or overstand. This is what I try to explain to people all the time. So by seeing God as the all in all, as seeing the Most High, the Most High as the all in all and everything, you always treat everything and everyone good, even your enemies, okay? I know that's hard. It's better said than done, but it can be done. But by moving that way, you have more power than your enemies. I promise you. You have more power than your enemies when you move that way, okay? And that's why they kind of poke at you to get a certain reaction from you, because they don't want you to move that way, okay? They don't want you to move that way because they understand that power. And it's all because, you know, they want to maintain, you know, their power. You know, when you deal with leadership that don't give a ras about you, that don't give a ras about anything, they're willing to destroy everything if they feel like they're losing power because people are waking up to the truth. You know, this is a time where we have to, you know, think and use our mind and move very methodically in this hour, okay? And just get over all the petty foolishness and, you know, take care of our kids. And, you know, if you have money, we could put our monies together, you know, and just do things right, you know, and prepare, you know, and prepare your mind, your spirit, your soul for whatever move they make. We're prepared, you see? So, sorry, y'all. So, you know, you gotta just be prepared. We have to be prepared at all times, you know? So, remember, this earth is the Lord's. This earth is really your inheritance, okay? You have to make sure that you are sovereign, okay? Because the Most High is sovereign. So if the Most High lives in you, okay, you got to make sure that you're sovereign on paper, okay? And, you know, research things on that to, you know, get yourself, find your nationality and get yourself sovereign, UCC1 and things like that. You know, that's something that I would recommend that everyone do in this time, okay? But let's stick together, y'all. Okay, we have to stick together and look up to the hills and prepare ourselves, our mind, our bodies, our spirit for everything that is to come. Because right now, the matter, the elements, their technology, none of that is moving for evil-intended people anymore. Okay, and they're ready. I'm telling you, everything is prepared to fight for what's right. Okay, the heavens, the galaxies, you know, it suffers violence, but the violence will always take it by force. All right, I love y'all, but the Most High loves you a whole lot more. Shalom.